Good morning. Today is Monday, August 3rd. Welcome to Word of the Day TV. Chuck Giles out on assignment. I'm your guest anchor, Chip Taylor. And here's what made news throughout history. In 1492, from the Spanish port of Palos, Italian explorer Christopher Columbus set sail in command of 3 ships. You know them well. Say them with me: the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. He was on a journey to find a western sea route to China, India, and the Asian islands. And I'm glad that he did that. In 1914, on this day, 2 days after declaring war on Russia, Germany declares war on France, moving along with a big strategy that obviously Germany had. Only hours later, France makes its own declaration of war against Germany, readying its troops to move. Act, counteract. In sadder news, on this day in 1975, a chartered Boeing 707 jetliner crashes into the mountains near a southern city in Morocco. All 188 people, tragically, were killed in the 4th worst air disaster to that date. In marine news, in 1958, the U.S. nuclear submarine Nautilus accomplished the first undersea voyage of the geographic North Pole. The world's first nuclear submarine, the Nautilus, dived at Point Barrow, Alaska, and traveled nearly 1,000 miles under the Arctic ice cap to reach the top of the world. It then steamed to Iceland, pioneering a new and shorter route from the Pacific to the Atlantic. That's one route I definitely do not want to do. In sports news, I turn over to our sports anchor, J.D. Tellman. Thank you. On this day in 1949, after the damaging 3-year battle to win both players and fans, the rival Baseball Association of America, or BAA, and the National Basketball League, or NBL, merged to form the National Basketball Association, or the NBA. So glad that they did that. Back to you, Chip. Thank you, JD, and thank you for that riveting report. In entertainment news, oh boy, 1996, it happened. If pop songs, like hurricanes, were related on the objective scale of how they just killed it, well then, this would definitely be a Category 5 in 1996 when it's hit. It first made landfall in Florida as a seamlessly harmless Spanish-language rumba. But in the hands of a pair of Miami record producers, it soon morphed and strengthened into something that we all call and know very well as the Macarena. Do it with me now. You know it. Right? Yes, I'm sure that you've been on the dance floor at a wedding doing that, and you didn't even know that you were. On this day in 2008, the first published photos of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's brand new twins surfaced. People magazine was said to pay $14 million for the first photos of the twins. Who cares? $14 million to people that are millionaires. No one's paying to see my kids. I don't care about seeing their kids. All right. And anniversaries on this day in 1989. A whopping 26 years ago, Ted Keenan started his career as a Honda technician over at Motorcars. Congratulations to you, Ted. That is a great feat, and many more years of success to you. On a more serious side, I want to talk about cultivating relationships. As we know, being in the dealerships, it is very important to cultivate our relationships with our customers. If we do it properly, and we get to know them and they get to know us, we normally are going to get high CSI and multiple sales, hopefully, from these guests. But the one thing that a lot of times that we forget to do is cultivate our relationships in-house with people in other departments. For us to be successful and to be number one in our region and to properly take care of our customers, it's very important for us to have good working relationships between all the departments and between the stores. As our customers are here, they can tell if we're working well together or if we're not. And just by how we talk to one another in front of our guests may make them decide whether to come back or to go somewhere else. Because if we are not working well together interdepartmentally, how are we going to do in just taking care of them? So I encourage everyone that when you have an issue or a problem and you need help with another department, whether it be parts, service, sales, or in the office, try to ask that person how their day's going, how their family is. Get to know them and cultivate a relationship with that individual before you burden them with the task and how they can help you. Because although your problem may be the highest for you, it may be one of many that they're dealing with at that time. And by properly building the relationships together within the stores and within the departments, I believe that together we will provide even a greater level of customer satisfaction for all of our guests. With that being said, my hero of the day, as our host Chuck normally does, is going to be both the Honda and Toyota store. With this being my first time here anchoring Word of the Day TV, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate both the Honda and Toyota store of being ranked as one of the best dealerships to work for. I truly believe that, and obviously Ted Keenan, at 26 years being here, believes that as well. We sure do hope that you have a great day today. Make it a good one, and we'll see you next time on the Word of the Day TV.